Today we'll cover Videography 101, or shooting cell phone footage on an iPhone to use for your organization. We're filming this video in vertical orientation because that's what you'll want to use on social media. That's what Facebook and Instagram are optimizing for. If you want to post on TikTok as well, you'll want the video to be vertical. You are able to edit a horizontal video to be vertical later on, but it'll obviously lower your resolution a lot. So if you can start out by recording vertically, that will be your best case scenario. We're also filming this on front camera. I don't know if you can tell, but the resolution is a little lower on your front camera than on your back camera. So if you are able to use that back camera when filming, that will also be higher resolution. You'll need someone else there to film for you to use that back camera to be higher resolution, but it'll be worth it to have higher quality content. You can also get a cell phone tripod. So I'm using a cell phone tripod right now. It just sits on the desktop right here for me. You can also prop it up using your water bottle. You can prop your cell phone on your desk using a water bottle. Another great option to record is to set it on your laptop. So again, I'm setting my phone down horizontally because that's the way I'm trying to record. So if I set my cell phone down on my laptop here, it's gonna stay standing. You could do that on horizontal as well, but our goal here is to have those vertical videos. So I'll set it down vertically and then I can film and talk right to it. Again, I'm filming here on front camera just so I can see and make sure I'm in it. But if someone else is able to help you, or you can get a tripod and set it up farther away to ensure that you're in the full shot, that works out great. You do want to be a little closer to your camera just for the audio purposes if you don't have an external microphone. So if you're using that included microphone in your cell phone, being closer is helpful. You don't need to be all the way having your face fill the entire screen unless that's your goal, but oftentimes it's helpful to be a little bit farther back so that there's room to add text around yourself after you're done filming. So we'll set up our cell phone to start filming. We'll set it down here, and I've got a window in front of me and to the side of me. So my goal is to have no shadows on my face. Thankfully, an iPhone does adapt a little for you, so that'll help get those shadows off of your face, but you definitely don't want the window behind you. That'll be a really challenging lighting situation. I'm also filming in a quiet room, and if there was background noise, then I would need to edit that out. So you want to ensure that you're filming in a quiet space so that people can focus on what you have to say. To start filming the video, you'll hit the little camera button in the bottom right-hand corner on an iPhone. That opens up your camera roll directly. And if you go on the bottom here, you can switch it to video by tapping right there. And it's on front camera right now. So if I switch and hit those two circles, it'll switch, or sorry, it was on the back camera right now. I use the two circles and now I'm on selfie mode. So you can hit it as many times as you want, it'll jump back and forth. But then once I'm on selfie mode, again, I'll set my phone down vertically with the light in front of me. I've got it set up right now, so I'm going about waist high. Above my head, the camera's cutting about here, so giving you some space around me. I like to leave a chunk of space available because I oftentimes put text here, or I might put text above me, but it's oftentimes best to have it the text right in the middle of the screen because social platforms include icons around. So on TikTok, there are icons off to the side, and there's also the caption that pops up from the bottom. So if you're too close to the camera, when you post your video on social media, you'll be covered. People may not see the text or see you. So you want a little bit of space back. And I will hit record, and there's gonna be a pause of silence before I start speaking at the beginning and at the end before I hit stop, because I want that extra space available in editing just to ensure that I've got everything there. Tobacco products kill when used exactly as intended. So just like that, start and stop. It's also really helpful if you have a script pre-written for you, so you know exactly what you want to say. You can pre-read it, see about how long it will take, ensure that it's taking as long as you're intending it to take. On social media posts, you want a shorter video, you want it to be in that 30 seconds, maybe a minute long video. Sometimes videos that are longer are getting traction, but a best practice is to keep it on the shorter side, so you'll need to pre-write your script to have it ready. If you're doing the recording on your laptop, you can have your Word doc right next to you and look back and forth. The only thing to be mindful of though is when you look off to the side and look back at your camera to say your second line, again, pause before you start speaking, just to ensure that when you clip out that dead space in the middle, it looks like one continuous video because you're still looking at your camera the entire time. So you can record it through as one long video, so it'll be maybe a 3-minute long video, and you just have to cut out those pauses in between where you were looking off to the side at your document. So we'll do another example of that where you'll see me sort of look back and forth. Tobacco products kill one person every 4.5 seconds. No other consumer good is allowed to cause that level of harm. We've got to take action. So there's pausing at the beginning and end, which will allow it to be one continuous video when I cut out those pauses in between. Thanks for watching our video on best practices for social media videos. If you're not able to implement everything here, that's okay. These are just our recommendations for how to optimize your video for social media's algorithms specifically. That's why we would recommend a vertical video. That's why we'd recommend adding text and having a shorter video. So do what works best for you. And stay tuned for our next video where we'll show you how to edit the video for social media. Let us know if you have any other questions about using social media for your organization.